the competitions. And let me get into the competitions. Like I said, they had the Faded Beard, Fans Fade, Freestyle Designs, Studio Visionary, Team Cut. They had the Maestro's Classic Beard Authority and the Beard Proper for the competition. I feel like they were allotted a good amount of time for competitions. I didn't feel like they were rushed. The space that they had to work in, I felt like the space was pretty good. I don't feel like they didn't have enough space or they were cluttered. If you were up on the area that they were cutting, it was shaped like a U. Right in front of the stage, it was barricaded with some little gates. I think that it was good. I don't think, like I said, I don't think they were cluttered. But if you was like right there in front of where they were cutting, if you stood back from it or you was up in the little bleacher section, you could see down into it, it looked fine. But when you're standing right on it, they did look kind of cluttered. But I don't think it caused a problem with anybody. The only thing I didn't like is I feel like the judges, when the judges were going around, they may have had a difficult time walking around. Oh, they did have enough light, and a lot of people had those new cases. I don't know where to get them from. And shout out to my boy Justin Cuts. He was there letting everybody know I got a YouTube channel. Shout out to my boy Justin. Now getting to the judging. I'm not naming any judges. I respect all the judges as barbers. I think they're all really good. I'm not going to say any names. I think they're all really good barbers. My, I guess, complaints or gripes or whatever you guys want to consider it is that if you're judging a certain competition, you should be able to do what you're judging. You know, I'm not naming any barbers. I don't even know if he was a judge, but I did see him walking around with a clipboard. I'm not going to say, you know, the name. But I've never seen that barber do some of the things that they were judging. And I don't think that should happen. But I felt like there was a little bit of favoritism. A tiny bit of favoritism, and I feel like that's some of the reasons why a lot of people don't like coming to competitions, especially barbers in Philly, and I'm gonna get into that later, is because they feel like it's slighted. I feel like you gotta be as fair as you can. One of the things that pissed me off is this picture. This picture really pissed me off. And the reason it pissed me off, yeah, he's a handsome young guy, got a nice haircut. The haircut, don't get me wrong, the haircut was nice. He was a handsome young boy, but the thing that bothered me is that he was part of the fade and beard competition. That's not a beard. This is not a beard. You know what I'm saying? That's not a beard. That's just extra hair that the young boy grew. And the thing then the reason why it made me upset is because he won first place. First place. You cannot consider that a beard. You cannot consider that a beard. And for the judges to do that, in my opinion, it was a slap in the face to all the barbers that competed in that competition. Because that's not a beard. The hair is not even hanging off his chin. He doesn't even have enough hair to reach his chin. So that's not a beard. I felt like they did the guys wrong. I see some haircuts. My boy Justin Cuts, his haircut, I think his haircut was awesome. I see some haircuts that I think could have won that competition. But yet, I don't know if the little boy was a friend of the host, of the person that was hosting the competition. Like I said, I'm not giving any names, but I don't know if the young boy was a friend of the host or one of the judges, or I just don't feel like it was right. It shouldn't have happened. How I felt about the overall experience. I feel like it was good. I feel like I got a good vibe for it. That's the whole reason I went. I wanted to get the vibe. I wanted to see, you know, how everything was. I wanted to get that vibe because I want to go out the next expo I go to. I want to be able to, you know, take pictures with people, talk to people, maybe have a few interviews. So I want to get out and do that kind of stuff. So I had to get the vibe. I had to see what it was like, see if people was really showing love in that joint, and they was. I like it. So the next expo I go to, make sure y'all watching for the video. I think it's in Atlantic City sometime in July. If I can go to that one, I will make a video on it, and I promise it's going to be a whole lot better. And it will probably be a two-part video. I'll do show me at the expo, and then I'm going to come back home and do the whole review thing like I'm doing now. So yeah, I had fun. The whole judging thing was my only complaint. Now I want to talk to my Philly barbers. I want to talk to the people in Philly. The barbers that's always bragging. I'm a barber this. I'm a barber that. If you weren't there, you missed out. You should have been there. If you always you know, claiming you this in the barber game, you that in the barber game. Your behind should have been at that competition. You should have showed up and support the city, because we don't get that many expos. I think of maybe 2 in the last 4 years that I heard was happening in Philly. And that was probably the biggest one. And I feel like the turnout could have been a lot better if all these so-called barbers in the city that's doing all this and doing all that would have showed up. Now, it's just messed up, and that really bothered me. Like, y'all got to get on top of your game, and y'all got to step your game up. If y'all trying to put Philly on the map, and we got to put Philly on the map, because we got a lot of barbers in the city that's from Philly that's up there. We got Kenny Duncan. He up there. He in there. We got 2 doing NFL players. He out there. You know what I'm saying? We got these people that's coming out of Philly that's really good, but when it comes to these expos and stuff, people not showing up. Show up. You know what I'm saying? Show out for the city. Put your peoples on, you know what I mean? Be out there. Show your face. If you want to get known, you got to get out there. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going there expecting to know anybody. But I promise you, the next time I go to another competition around the city or directly outside the city in Jersey, I'm going to see some of them people. And they're like, oh, what's up, man? I remember you had the camera. You was talking to people and stuff like that. Yeah. And that's the reason I went. You want to go out. You want to get that networking done so you can get out there, start building clientele, learn different things, meet different people. It's stuff that you got to do if you're trying to progress in this industry, man. So don't sleep on those competitions. Get out there. It doesn't cost that much. I mean, some of y'all out here making $300 to $400 a day. I heard of somebody told me they making almost 2 stacks a week. You know what I'm saying? If you making that and you ain't show up to the expo, something wrong, man. I don't see why. Why not? Get out there. That's all I gotta say. I don't want to drag this out too long. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Remember, if you like my videos, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like my videos, give me a thumbs down. And if you don't like my videos, make sure you tell me why so I can make these videos better. I'll talk to you guys later. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.